going on? How are you?
Trevor, first of all, just dealing with that illness today, I mean, how do you feel?
Yeah, I felt better for sure. Feel a little bit better after getting the win though. That was a fun one. So I'm definitely gonna feel a little bit better on this plane ride back, but it'd be nice to rest up and get off my feet for a little bit.
There's always a big hit, a sack, or a big throw, something. Liam said that Cam's kick at the end of the first half sort of ignited you guys. How did that make you feel as the leader of this team going into halftime going, all right, our kicker just hit a 68-yarder, let's go?
Yeah, I mean, it was huge, and you look at the end of the game and how big those 3 points were. So it was huge. I think offensively we were moving the ball, but we weren't getting any points. So to be able to get a field goal there before the half and something kind of go our way and give us a little momentum, it was great. And then I think in the second half, obviously, we made some adjustments and we just played a lot cleaner offensively.
Was there a point when you were ill last night that you thought you might not be able to go today?
I didn't really take myself there. I was like, it's gonna have to be really, really bad to not play. So I didn't really give myself that option. But thankfully I was, feeling a little bit better by the time the game rolled around. Where I was gonna, it would have taken a lot to keep me out of it. So, but no, it was all good.
What does it say about the team just to be able to rally back and all the ups and downs that happened throughout the course of the game?
Yeah, I just think the complementary aspect of our team, feeding off one another and having each other's backs. And maybe the first half, we didn't score really any points offensively. The defense held them to 6, and then the second half, we had to score more. And I think we scored on our last 4 or 5 drives or whatever it ended up being. So I think that's where you're seeing our team grow. And there's a lot of things that we still got to improve on, and that we can do better. But at the end of the day, you want to just win the game, find a way to win, and we were able to do that. And obviously, crazy ending there, but found a way.
Trevor, there in the second half, the offensive line kept motioning to the sidelines like, "Hey, let's keep running the football." I mean, it was kind of funny to watch. Did they act like that in the huddle too? Like, man, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, when you can run the ball like we did today, and stay on schedule and consistently have that threat of the run game and run it as well as we did. I mean, that's huge, and I think those guys feed off that, and you can see them getting going. Obviously, they want to move people, run the ball. That gets them kind of in a groove. And then it was cool in the overtime drive. How many times? I think we ran it like 7 times straight or something, maybe more than that. So just to see those guys continuing to step up and move the line of scrimmage when everybody in the stadium knows you're running it is pretty impressive.
At one point, you probably look up in the huddle and it's Austin and Tim, and not Diami and not Brian. I mean, what's going through your mind at that point?
I mean, just guys stepping up. That's what was really cool about today. There's a lot of guys that stepped up. It wasn't exactly what you thought it would be going into the game. Obviously, guys go down, and guys have to step up and make plays. Tim made the big play on the shallow cross. What was that? That was in the fourth quarter down there to get us kind of in field goal range and making a big play. I mean, it's cool. Tram with a big kickoff return and guys that are just ready to go no matter what. Those are guys that haven't gotten all the opportunities, but you can see the way they prepare because they can come in and make plays, and that's a testament to the work they put in.
How big was ETN just for this game, just to be able to keep turning the ball?
Yeah, it was huge. He played great. I think that's something that obviously we need to keep doing is keep him involved, obviously, but staying on schedule and giving him as many opportunities as possible. I know he did some awesome things today. Played really hard, ran hard, broke a lot of tackles. The line obviously moved the line of scrimmage. It was fun to watch.
Were you watching the 2-point conversion?
Yeah.
So did you see Devon or him?
I didn't know who batted it. I saw obviously I was looking. It looked like the first part of Gino's read, wasn't open, so I saw him kind of reset, and then I'm trying to see who's over there, and then I just see the ball disappear, and it's a good feeling, especially the way the second half was. You go down and score, and then obviously they kind of went down. Our defense had to make a big play. I mean, that's cool.
Trevor, sort of a away from the game weird question, but I remember when you went to Elite 11, Justin Fields, DTR, when you flew in, I think you practiced at Bishop Gorman, and that's where DTR was. I'm just curious if you keep in touch, or that was a pretty special class that went up to Beaverton that year. I remember I covered a lot of you guys, especially in 7-on-7 as well.
Yeah, I don't keep really in much contact with some of those guys. I do, but not a ton of them. When I see them, obviously it's we have a relationship and we talk and kind of catch up. Play Justin or DTR, any of those guys, but having kept up with them recently, but obviously we had a great class and some good memories.
Were you able,
Alright, last one.
how were you guys able to overcome those mistakes you kept talking about that you guys had to clean up? Because you made a bunch of them in the first half, but
Yeah.
seemed to clean it up in the second.
I think we just stayed in it, and we also had the understanding of offensively, we didn't have points to show for it, but we had moved the ball. I felt like our plan was really good. I felt like we had a lot of opportunities. We were running the ball pretty well. Had some good stuff in the pass game, and just shot ourselves in the foot a couple times early downs, and then some big penalties on third down that put us, third and long. So I think we all understood, like, hey, we're fine. We have all these plays out there for us. We just got to settle in and play a little smarter. And I think everybody, took that approach.
I think
Thanks,
Thank you.
Josh.
Appreciate